Fox News alert now on new fallout from the chaotic and destructive rally by the Occupy movement this weekend. This was the scene in Oakland as demonstrators clashed with police. It ended with protesters ransacking City Hall. Those are the pictures you were seeing, burning flags, destroying some valuable antiques, even trashing a display of children's artwork made from recycled materials. Joining me now by phone is Barry Donnellan, Vice President of the Oakland Police Officers Association. Sergeant, thank you very much for being here. Put it in perspective for us, what you saw this weekend. Over 400 arrests, we're told.
In very simple terms, these protesters are not in any way trying to prove their point. They're just breaking the law. The utter destruction to downtown it's absolutely terrible. Burning the flag on the steps of City Hall, graffitiing the streets, damaging buildings, and they're actually coming up and attacking officers. They're armed with shields, rocks, bottles, and we had 3 officers injured in the clashes over the weekend.
Now, the protesters maintain that the police misbehaved, and they are actually threatening to sue over the police tactics used. Here is one, I want you to listen to her, one of the Occupy protesters. I don't know if you can see the TV, but she's got her face covered in a bandana, presumably because of the tear gas or the sprays that were used. Let's listen to what she says.
They tear gassed us multiple times all day today. All we were doing was marching. Nothing. We didn't throw anything, break anything, light anything on fire. There was no violence, no property destruction at all. And they attacked us multiple times. They
tear gassed us multiple times. There was no violence on her or their part, the Occupy protesters' part, sir.
Absolutely not. I was down at the Henry J. Kaiser Center this weekend as they tried to invade and take over a public building for their own purpose. The police department and officers in the police department should be out in our neighborhoods trying to help the citizens of Oakland. We're still the most violent city in California. We had 5 murders over this weekend, and there's nothing more than my members would like than to be out in the neighborhoods protecting our citizens instead of policing these individuals who are no longer protesting. They're just breaking the law, damaging property, and attacking police officers.
They feel that the multiple use of tear gas was unfair because they point out, among other things, that they say there were children in the crowds. Sergeant?
I was there. I must have missed it. I didn't see any children. I did see rocks, bottles, and hundreds and hundreds of protesters advancing on officers armed with shields, which is an indication that that's not a peaceful protest. This is just an effort to break the law and damage this city.
Do you feel that now the protesters will come into compliance with the mandate from the city?
When it comes to a mandate from the city, I hope city leaders stand up, provide a plan and a mandate, and step up to protect the citizens of Oakland so this stops.
Do you have any hope of that actually happening, sir?
I hope it does.
Sergeant Donnellan, thank you very much. We appreciate you being here.
Take care.
We're taking your thoughts on it at Kelly at foxnews.com. Coming